What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Game of Thrones video. So if you're new to the channel, a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video is super appreciated. And welcome people. So this Sunday, season 3 of Game of Thrones will end, and that is that until we get season 8, which is going to be quite a while away. And if we thought the wait for this season of season 7 was bad, well, this one is going to be a hell of a lot worse, sadly. But it's looking like this season 7 finale is going to be a very bland affair. We're not going to be getting a huge battle, because we've pretty much had that already, but we will be getting major deaths and a lot of kind of interactions between characters and fan favourites which haven't actually interacted before, such as Jon Snow and Cersei, maybe even Daenerys and Cersei, as well as they discuss the upcoming real war, as Jon Snow said in the trailer, the real war that is going to threaten the entirety of Westeros. Now, what is interesting is the HBO leaks for these seasons has been immense. Now, it was unprecedented that last season we had a leak of an episode which was just mind-blowing, that an episode of a TV show actually leaked, and it seemed to be it was the broadcast partners that were behind this. And once again this season we've had not only but one but two episodes of Game of Thrones leak, which is quite a big deal, to be honest, and having this leak is a massive thing. So here we have to look at the leaks, and they are big. I mean, it's quite weird that we haven't had the finale leak just yet, as the hackers have threatened this, and the only people to actually leak episodes are the broadcast partners, like I said, of HBO. So it's not really going to be a big thing if they leak again. However, one thing which I have found curious, so in my comments of my videos, I've had a lot of people mention that they know what's going to happen in season 8. Now, I was very intrigued by this, and they said that, hey, the script and everything has leaked for Game of Thrones. So I find that incredibly incredulous to believe, to be honest, that these have leaked. However, they presumably the leaks have happened, and well, it seems like the script for episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of season 8 have actually leaked. So let's take a look at these leaks, and well, they are very odd. Now, part of me is thinking that these are a fan fiction person who has seen that these episodes have leaked. They know that the HBO leaks exist, and well, they have wanted to finally get their episode or their fan fiction in the limelight, and a lot of people are seemingly thinking that these are true. So scene 1 does actually start with the aftermath of the Night's King attack on Eastwatch by the Sea. Tormund and Gendry are able to flee the scene, and undead Viserion sets crows and undead afire. Lord Beric Dondarrion stays behind to fight the White Walkers, dies off screen in brackets, but not before killing the White Walker that killed Ed. Ed is stabbed by a White Walker. Tormund and Gendry ride for Winterfell, whilst we see a burning Castle Black in the background. Now, there are obviously going to be spoilers for the other leaks of season 7. So this scene 1 just makes not that much sense here. The tone of this seems very odd. We know that the wall will actually come down in the last episode of season 7. So I can't help but see here that, well, Beric will die off screen. That doesn't make any sense there. And next up, we've got Daenerys, Jon, Tyrion, Davos, Jorah, Brienne, and Podrick, the Hound of Missandei, Varys, and Theon, who arrive in Winterfell. Davos remarks that it has gotten much colder and darker since he left with Jon. Jon and Arya are first reunited. Daenerys meets Sansa Stark, and Sansa asks whether she and Jon are in love now. What What the fuck? She's just going to literally go, are you in love? What? Daenerys don't give a proper response to that. Sansa doesn't seem too pleased with Jon returning to Winterfell and Daenerys' presence. Jon notices this and chats with her. She mentions Littlefinger's death and how he has always betrayed them right under their nose. She says it is plain stupid to work together with Cersei Lannister. I guess that makes sense. She hates Cersei and doesn't trust her. The Hound and Arya also have a conversation with each other. Arya tells the Hound she didn't regret to leave him behind without having him killed off. The Hound answers that Arya should have killed him off right there, especially with the things he has seen behind the wall. That section kind of makes sense there, I think. The logic is quite sound in that part. Now, Euron Greyjoy arrives back in King's Landing with the Golden Company and meets up with Cersei Lannister and the commanders of the Golden Company in the throne room. That makes sense. That's been mentioned before, and that has been highly mentioned in the show and amongst fan theorists that she will actually hire the Golden Company because, well, she needs another army. Now, Cersei orders the company to take Storm's End and have them gather there. Now, Euron seems to actually have a sex scene with Cersei, which I don't think she would ever touch him in a million years. Now, what is interesting here is that Euron also hints towards the fact that his Braavos good friends will actually see to the problem of Queen Cersei, which doesn't make any sense there. Can't see him killing her off because no one would accept him as king like that. That just doesn't make any sense. I guess it does make from the sense that he's paying the iron price for the kingdom, but no one will actually accept him there. Now, there are some real tough moments with Daenerys and Lyanna Mormont. Now, Jon Snow tells Robin it's wise to bring the Eyrie into the fold and to lure the Night King in there. Robin doesn't really seem to care and accepts Jon's proposal. After the meeting, Daenerys tells Jon that the Northerners really are stubborn and small-minded people. I can't believe that Sweet Robin would actually accept this Night King lure into his kingdom. That doesn't make one bit of sense. Now, the big thing here is that in Volantis, Lady Melisandre enters the Red Temple. She's again welcomed by Kinvara. Melisandre tells Kinvara that she's played her part in the Great War to come. She has united ice and fire. She has served King Jon Snow, the prince who was promised, and brought him back to life. Kinvara tells Melisandre that she served their god well on that part, but she also made a lot of mistakes where she needs to pay. Kinvara tells Melisandre that their god demands one more sacrifice of Melisandre, which requires her to return to the north. Melisandre answers that she isn't allowed to enter the north, and Kinvara smiles and answers Melisandre that she could benefit from her punishment then, which, no, I can't see that. Now, the episode pretty much ends with Jon Snow being told about his parentage and who his parents actually are, and the fact that he actually has the proper claim to the throne, and it's not Daenerys Targaryen, but Aegon Targaryen. So that's quite interesting there, but I don't believe that these are real, to be honest. I can't see this happening whatsoever. It doesn't really fit with anything. The rest of the leaks are really, really terrible. They get worse, to be honest. And there are major deaths, pretty much. They all die at once. Now, weird ones here as well. It seems like Jon Snow is starting to turn on Daenerys in episode 2, and not really for any reason. And to be honest, the reason that these leaks probably aren't actually real is the fact that, well, the actors who are in the show, they get their script about a month before the show starts filming. So it's hard to believe here that the entire script are actually written right up to episode 6. Now, in episode 2 of this, the deaths are Grey Worm, Tormund, Podrick, Mira, Bran, Rhaegal, Robert Glover, and Howland Reed, which are just... I can't see anyone being majorly killed off like that in one entire episode. So it just seems strange to me that they are deciding to do that. And, well, I can't see that these leaks, to be honest, are actually real whatsoever. because the rest of them, it starts off, the first episode is similarly plausible, and then later on it becomes Melisandre trying to actually kill the child of Daenerys and Jon Snow as well. So just strange. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think these are legit? I don't. Please drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.